Hello, this is The Ordinary Man, Step by Step, Episode 8. So, I've done one of these, I suppose, in 4 or 5 days, probably since Friday. Actually took a couple of days off over the weekend to go to one of my buddy's weddings. So that was really good, just to chill out for a little bit. So really from the start of the week, we've actually seen a noticeable increase in the amount of properties that we have available. Not a huge amount, but it's increased a fair bit now. I think from what I've been told from property agents, generally a lot of their contracts with tenants expire around this time of year, so the May, June time. And that's when families and that are able to make a move because schools are off and things like that. So hopefully that trend continues. Again, not a drastic amount of an increase, but it's good just for us, I suppose, to have that extra bit of properties available to us. So that's pretty cool. Yesterday was again just focusing on more so getting that bit of passive attention from our prospective clients. So I suppose the long and short of a lot of what was done, I suppose, yesterday afternoon was I built up personally I suppose a decent connection network via LinkedIn. So I've got about 1,600 connections. That's varying from city to city to company, but predominantly Dublin-based connections and predominantly people that work with the companies that we want to work with. So what we've done is with our Property Basecamp LinkedIn account, I exported my you can export your connections details from LinkedIn into Excel. So I did that yesterday, and then we logged in as the Property Basecamp LinkedIn account, and we've literally gone and manually added each and every individual one by one. I suppose you'd be wondering why we do that, but really, again, it's free marketing for us. And I've said this before, that attention is really our currency at the minute. So what will happen, I suppose, once the people that we're adding, once we add them, they will get a push notification or some sort of notification to say on their phone to say that Property Basecamp would like to add user contact. And again, that's just put our brand a little bit in their mind. They might not even accept it, but long term they might wants to see our brand somewhere else. They might be like, well, what is this? And they might take some sort of interest in it then. So it is very, very tedious, but I don't really mind, because I think that the value that it provides versus the work that is required to do it is a no-brainer really from our point of view. So we've got about halfway through that, which is pretty useful, and that was really it. Again, just more on the marketing side, getting the attention out. Yesterday morning was really all about just getting the properties and reviewing the properties that we have available. We have got a few active users in the application at the minute from different companies, which is pretty good. Again, the thing that we're finding is people who have relocated aren't starting to search for their properties straight away. They're giving it a week or so, because obviously the companies are putting them up in hotels, and they don't really realise how difficult it's going to be to get accommodation. So again, it's something the companies, I think, need to do a better job of, is setting expectations and saying you do just need to take something to get yourself a roof over your head, and then you can pick and choose further on down the line. So it's tough for companies, I know that, but again, it's the alternative is they're going to spend a lot of money in temporary accommodation, and they're going to have an unproductive and stressed employee. So really, that's what we can provide them the tool all we want, but unless they're going to act on it, it doesn't really help them. So we're providing them the ability to save on time. Time for us is our number one selling point. So, but again, that time is at the end of the day up to the individual if they're going to put the time in to actually search for properties and go to the viewings that we have available. So that's again something that they just probably need to look at. Other than that, I've got a couple of key stakeholders that I'm trying to get the attention of. So what we've done is we've set up notifications on Twitter. So a lot of the people the individuals, I suppose, that we want to get the attention of are on Twitter, more so than Facebook, to be honest with you. So what we've done is just to keep track on what their attention is on. We've set up notifications. So basically, anytime any of one of these guys retweet or tweet something, we'll also get a push notification just to inform us where their attention's lying. So, and then again, once we do try to reach out to them, we'll be reaching out to them with something that's informed and something that makes sense. So that's again just another little thing we're doing. Today we are going to the Tech Connect Live event. Only going to spend a half a day out here because we've also got a meeting with a potential client this afternoon, and also hoping to meet with the local enterprise office. We've put in a submission for a premium grant to help us continue to, I suppose, take on more individuals and have some sort of income, because a lot of our companies that we're working with are currently just on trial periods. So we can do with that a little bit of financial backing. So if it's not today, they've said they're going to meet us next Wednesday, so it's not too bad. So with the Tech Connect Live event, it really just, I suppose this is just going to be a bit of a networking event for me. It's strange because, to be honest with you, a lot of our target audience are HR individuals, so I actually prefer going to the HR events rather than the technology events. I'm well across, I suppose, the ins and outs of what's going on in the technology world. But again, this will do no harm coming out here and just seeing. There is a couple of speakers from a couple of the companies that we want to deal with. So again, just to see where their attention lies and what they're talking about. Again, it might lead to a discussion point that we could crack up a discussion with them over something in their talks. We'll go and have a nosy as well at the startups who have stalls here, just to see again what's going on and see what other businesses are emerging. But again, as I said, I'll only spend probably half a day there. And also then, so probably this afternoon, I'm going to make contact with a number of prospective clients, again, just to follow up. We've made a list of clients that we need to follow up on. So these are clients and individuals that we've already spoken to. But again, we want to put a little bit more, I suppose, pressure on and see where they're at and if their interest is there. So that'll be this afternoon as well. And that'll pretty much be it for the evening. Again, I'm spending a little bit of time looking at the London and New York markets. Again, that's probably 2% of my time at the minute, but it's just something that I want to keep an eye across over the next coming weeks, and so that's from that side, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else really exciting. We've got a bank holiday Monday next week, so really I want to have meetings lined up for between now and Friday, meetings lined up for next week, because on short weeks people just don't have the time because they're playing catch up from Tuesday onwards. So hopefully get a few more prospective client meetings set up, and that's pretty much it. Nothing else. So again, probably a bit short and sweet this time. If you have any comments or feedback, always welcome, obviously. So I'm going to be able to keep in touch. I'll keep across the sort of daily activities that I'm going through on Instagram, so The Ordinary Man, and Twitter, TommyC15. So you can check all that out. And that's pretty much it. So thanks very much, guys. Have a great day.